not that I don't want to be alone. It's that there's a lot of days that go on without one genuine, meaningful human interaction. And as a human myself, I can't deny it. You know, this is what allowed my ancestors to survive and like get to this point, is that they needed each other, and the ones who didn't need each other didn't survive. But everyone already knows that. So I'm wondering what really constitutes a genuine human interaction? What constitutes a disingenuine one? Because like if I can better define it and understand it, conceptualize it within me, then I feel like I would be able to see, like recognize it in others and maybe draw conclusions as to like what kind of reactions it causes in you and around you and other people. Because like you could say, you know, you have to understand yourself before you can understand others. No, you don't. You know, like if a kid punches another kid on the playground, do I have to understand? Okay, sure, yeah, but like it's not that deep, man. I thought it would be depressing if I just sat under here and talked to a camera without like something to enjoy. I don't know how much you can enjoy Canada Dry. It's kind of like that go-to like bad pick. Like, you know, I just want something that like people with bad taste drink. Nevertheless, it is excellent cure for a headache. A pharmacological measure you can take. Pick up yourself a case of Canada Dry. $5 is like $6. I actually found out, well, like my dad, because which is terrifying, because I like picked up this soda partially because like I need something if I get a headache to like make it go away, but also I'm like looking at all the sodas and stuff and I'm thinking, which one of these are like people going to be asking for, and then I'm going to run out of it super quick. No one is asking for Canada Dry. Nobody wants ginger ale, man. No, like they see this in the back of my truck, they're not going to be asking for one. You know what? If I had some mug or like some AW, God forbid I have Barks. This is a mug household, damn it. Yeah, it's Canada Dry. But with the whole, back to our topic, second, digression. If I could just digress forever. It's raining. It's a good thing I'm under the overpass. Under the overpass while it's raining. If what I would define as a genuine human interaction is really just talking to someone for an extended amount of time, and the content of the talk matters a lot as well. You can't just talk about, you can talk about weather for like 30 minutes or an hour with someone, but no, that is not meant to go that far. If I could give you an example, it would be like, I think 2 days ago was Monday. So yesterday, Jesus Christ. For freak's sake, man, that was yesterday. I went to choir class because, you know, I sing. No. This is like the second choir class I've ever taken in my life. Can I sit this way? I don't know, there's a bunch of creepy crawlies all over this place, so I really don't want to have a lot of surface area going on. But I went to choir class, and after everybody else left, all the other students left, and I was just standing there, and there was a girl wearing Chuck Taylors, and I wanted to say I like your shoes, but she just walked right past me. Like, I turned and like gestured to her. I was gonna say, hey, but just boom, like straight out of the room. Girls, man. Girls are like at least like 75% like the conscious brain power. The allocation of the powers like go into that. It's crazy because like, do I really get like 75% in return? I don't know. If you ask me, it's like 120% in return. But there's this thing where like we kind of, okay, don't like, I understand like relationships, and I understand like romantic relationships and casual relationships, as casual as in like, you know, amigo, buddy, pal, friend, chat. It is highly carbonated though, you have to appreciate that. I'm gonna start burping. Girls are like in this position, and guys too. I don't know why I'm just saying girls because I'm a guy, but we sort of act like, so with like two people who are coworkers, two people who, you know, go to the same Pilates class, two people who work on the same railroad. If you're in Kentucky or Alabama, it can be your cousin. We kind of act like say you have a guy and a girl working at the office, a guy and a girl going to school together, a guy and a girl in a class, or even like homosexual. I don't know why that sounds worse whenever I say that. Just like a gay person and just another gay person. They're like two people who have the potential to be attracted to one another. Like, it's just a potential. It's just there, guys. They sort of act like, this is so terrible to say. Like, they act like at some point, everyone who is in a relationship right now, at some point was where, you know, the two classmates, the two coworkers are at right now. Like your tattoo artist and like their apprentice. Oh God, that's terrible. Why their apprentice? Whenever I say apprentice, it makes it sound like they're like younger or something. But I guess tattoo artist apprentice are probably around, like they're probably around the same. I don't know. Okay, moving on. But like at some point, those people who are in relationships now were at the point where you're at right now with that person. I'm like, damn. Really? Like, holy shit, dude, I have a chance. No, but it's a potential. There's potential. And what are you supposed to do with that? You can act on it. I don't know. I saw like a message today at the library. It's like, make actions now because too many people, like there's too many dead squirrels on the roads who couldn't decide which way to go. Like, damn. Huh, apathy is death, huh? You know? Indecisiveness is death. But like, are you in that present moment right now? Are we not? Of course, sometimes we're not, but like, you don't know if you're in that present moment where like the person sitting across from you, the person sitting next to you, the person like behind you in line, the next person to clock in after you, the person who, fucking, you know, Mason's your Smith. I don't know. Do people be hooking up with their cobblers these days? I don't know. That's weird to think about. And I'm not an exemption from this. I mean, at some point, I'm going to be the person. It's very hopeful thinking, everyone. But at some point, I would hope to be the person who's in the room that, like, from their perspective, it's just the time before a relationship starts. Girls, man. And like, this is one of those, like, if you were here, this would be, this right here is like some sort of artificial way of me filling out my human, you know, interaction for the day. Oh, damn, you gonna ride that rumble strip, boy? It's just like some sort of artificial way. And it might be for you too. Is this your artificial way of like filling out your human interaction for the day? Did you like have any meaningful conversations with someone? Did you like fist bump someone? I mean, really, like, physical touch is another one. Physical touch is like, oh my God, you don't even need words, man. You don't even need them. It's like so much more. It's like having a conversation with someone on crack. Just like hugging someone. It's like one of the coolest things you can do is like hug someone. It's a good time. Trust, bro. I promise. I had to walk through tall grass to get up here. I really hope I don't have any ticks. I've been eaten alive by ticks so many times this summer. I'm sort of been debating on how, obviously, I'm making a video right now, talking to a camera. You can deduce that, like, I want someone to talk to, can't you? Is that not, like, maybe I just want to, like, listen to myself, or, like, know that I'm being watched, know that I'm getting attention, sure. I mean, I'm human. So it's a valid excuse now. But, I don't even remember what I was saying. Is this helpful to me? Is this sort of just like stopping me, just like feeding me, you know, empty calories by giving me this sense of interaction with no one, with myself? Is it good? Does it progress me in my goal of getting a relationship? Because instead of feeling that, like, deprived feeling, that longing, that loneliness of not having any genuine human interactions for an entire day. Bless me. Man, that Canada Dry. I know. No. At what point, like, could I just do this forever and then just forever substitute this for an actual interaction, and I would never really have that deprivation to motivate me to go out and seek one? Is that true? Again, with like moderation, I suppose. I guess it's okay if I don't feel cripplingly lonely. And I record a video of me talking to the camera. I don't know, I like it's sort of like one of the reasons I find to live is that, you know, to record things. So you know how cool it would be to watch, like, video has been around for a long time. Yeah, it was way harder and way less accessible. But to watch like a video of one of your great-grandparents or your grandparents or something just talking to a camera and just like hearing their unfiltered point of view. That's something I really debated with making this video. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Am I gonna post this? Because I watch videos of people talking to cameras and just like spilling it, bro. And what I always like about them is that it's real, it's genuine, feeds that genuine human interaction I so valiantly chase. So I can't just like make this video not genuine. That would be the safe thing to do, but it's no fun if it's the safe thing to do. So here it is. And with girls and stuff, I'm really glad now, because I didn't have this in the past, that I have this ability to not feel like 100,000% of, not like take all of these things that like keep me happy in here, take everything that allows me to be sane and be content and put it on someone else. That's not the way to do it, my friend. I guess like, yeah, you could say you don't love people the same way, but there's good and bad, right and wrong. Are they interchangeable here with love? Like a good way to love someone versus the right way to love someone? You know, I never again will I put everything in here that keeps me content on someone else. That's just a terrible idea. Love doesn't even play into it, because whenever you love a girl, you aren't thinking logically. I mean, it's the saying, passion is blinding. Passion will cloud your judgment. You aren't thinking with proper judgment, because you will make exceptions. You have your values and you stick to your values. Well, you put a girl into it and if she's a real nice girl, then you can step pretty far out of your boundaries and betray a lot of your values just because passion is blinding. So what's a boy to do? I don't know. Make mistakes. Learn from them. This is so generic. I'm not bringing anything new to the table here. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to talk from a man's perspective, like that fucking matters. From a guy's perspective on that chasing of an interaction. Be gone. It's a huge centipede. And I hope I didn't kill it. I knocked him off of here and he fell. Probably like the equivalent, I don't even know, from the stratosphere as a human. Like, we are way up here right now under this overpass. I'm on a beam, like sitting up here. And I hope he's okay. I don't like want to kill. Today I had clinical. Today I had clinical in the postpartum unit. And like back, it was like my junior year or something, my English teacher, Miss Annie Marie McClay Fodge, we were doing some unit, some book, and they were using, I think it was like 1984 or something, and they were talking about how they had overridden relationships like the government had, and we were just talking about like men and women and stuff, and how like the babies in that universe are just, you know, tools, just as the people are, devices. And she went on, she included this in the spiel somehow that whenever a baby is born, or like newborn babies have a specific smell to them, and it pacifies men and makes them less violent. And I was just thinking about that in clinical today. Because like, I was just like looking at this baby, and like, I didn't like necessarily like the baby, but like, is that a baby? You know, I didn't like do that or anything, but I was just standing there. I was like, oh, you know, she was right. You know, I just don't feel like killing right now. You know, like that whole like killing thing just isn't me right now. The whole like punching things in the face, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it right now. Just like standing there looking at the baby. That was really funny in my head. I did like a good, you know, like standing there. I don't know if it's like funny in real life. Just like looking at a baby and like smelling it. It's like, oh man, I don't want to kill anything anymore. Wow. This is what being a man is like, huh? Just like, why don't I feel violent right now? Everyone likes babies, man. We're human. You know, a great way to feel connected with people is focus on our differences. With men and women and shit like that. Men and women like that. I mean, I don't know, man. Girls are hot. They're pretty cool. Just have respect for one another. That could be a whole nother video. I'm about to finish this. You're gonna watch. That's wasteful. I shouldn't do that. But I want to end this video. We'll have like a cinematic end because I'll finish my drink. I would really like a cigar. I think that would be cool. The first can of Canada Dry to ever be littered down here. I mean, if you litter down here, you're just adding to you're not really doing anything new. Okay, you're not doing anything special. It's like, it kind of, down here, like littering, it just kind of takes all the pizzazz out of it. You're not really like a bad boy if you throw the, you know, can out the window or something. It's just the status quo down here. I have to end this with, girls are cool. And at some point in time, I'm sure, I'm not gonna be like a pessimist about everything. Not everything. Can't be a pessimist about everything. God. But like, I'm sure I'll be in a room, or I'll be in a line, or, you know, I'll be sharing the same exercise ball. Not like the individual ball, but like, you know, it's collective. Everyone shares the exercise balls. With a girl, and like we'll hold hands or something someday. That would be cool. That'd be pretty sweet. And that's genuine, baby. That's what it is. All right, see ya. Look at that chair.